Bailey Aldridge, and we're here with my talk show. We're here with the presidents of the fan clubs. Aaron, why is your movie so amazing?
Well, my movie is Aladdin, and of course everybody loves Aladdin.
Of course.
There's amazing characters, and this genie is the best character in the movie. And it's just one of my favorite movies because of all the singing, but not because of just the singing, but because of the math.
That was... you! How many times do I have to kill you, boy? Get the lamp! No! Princess, your time is up! Jasmine!
Oh, nice shot, Jules!
Don't toy with me! Abu! Things are unraveling fast now, boy! Get the point? I'm just getting warmed up!
Are you afraid to fight me yourself, you cowardly snake?
So, when Jasmine is trapped in the hourglass by Jafar, the hourglass is shaped like a hyperbola. So, the middle of the hourglass, in comparison to Aladdin, in the equation is approximately y minus 6 squared over 4 minus x minus 6 squared over 12 equals 1. Y is first because the hyperbola is going up and down. You'll have to make the parentheses 0, so x equals 6 and y equals 6, making the center 6, 6. To find where the hyperbolas start, or the vertices, you look at the number below y, which is 4. You would take 4 and square root it, which equals 2, so you have to go up and down 2. So the vertices would be 6, 8, and 6, 4. And to find the foci, you can take both the bottom number, 4 and 12, and add them, which is 16, and then square root it to make 4. You would finally add and subtract 4 to the y in the center. So the foci are 6, 2, and 6, 10. And finally, to find the asymptotes, you would draw a box. You would need to square root both bottom numbers. So y would be 2, and x about 3.5. So you'd have to draw a line up and down 2, over here, and right 3.5, and left. And your asymptotes will be the diagonals between the corners.
Raven, why is your movie the best?
I'm the president of the Bambi fan club, and let me just say that Bambi is just awesome. It has cute little furry animals, and it's a good movie with a little bit of sadness in it. I mean, that's just the greatest movie ever. And I have to say this, but our club does a whole entire reenactment of Bambi every year, and we all get together. It's a ton of fun. Anybody who wants to come join, they should. But Bambi is also great because of the math in it. It's just good. So here is the parabola of Bambi's jump. And to graph that, you would have this equation. And to start graphing, you would have to find the vertex. And first you would want to make the parentheses equal 0. And so x would be 3 and y would be 13. And so your vertex is at 3, 13. And then to find your focus, you would take -3 and divide it by 4, because -3 is equal to 4p, and p is the distance from the vertex to the focus. And so once you divide -3 by 4, you should get -0.75. And so you would go down 0.75 from 13, and so your focus would be 312.25. And your parabola should be facing down because 3 is negative.
Bailey Aldridge with here, my talk show, and we're on the street with interviews. You're with my talk show, and we're on the street interviews. Are you a fan club of any type?
Yes, of Beauty and the Beast.
No way! Tell me
Yes.
about it, tell me about it.
It's my favorite Disney movie ever.
I'm here with Bailey's talk show, my talk show. Are you a fan club member or president of any type?
No!
Why not?
That's stupid! Yes, it is! What's wrong with you?
What do you
Who would be a
think?
fan club of anything?
Me?
Why?
Because I love it.
What? Oh, yeah.
Well, you heard that story, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Bailey Aldridge here with my talk show. Are you part of a fan club or any type?
Oh, I'm definitely part of the fan club.
What movie?
I like Aladdin.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know another lady that loves Aladdin. She's on my talk show today.
It's a great movie.
That's what she says. Well, thank you for your time. My talk show. Are you a fan of any kind of Walt Disney movie or anything like that?
A fan of Walt Disney? That's children's stuff! You want me to conform to children's stuff?
Please?
Do you want me to conform? Lester! I am not a child. Do I look like a child to you? I am an adult.
Yes,
an
I see
adult.
that. An angry one.
I am not angry. This is my normal voice.
Oh dear.
What's wrong with you?
Do you have children?
I do not have children.
Thank you for your time. I'm Bailey Aldridge here with my talk show. We're here to discuss the movies of their fan clubs with the presidents. Alona, why is your movie the best?
Well, my fan club just loves the movie Alice in Wonderland. And come on, you can't blame us. That movie is really great because it's really unique, and there is not a movie out there quite like it because it's really original, especially the characters and the plot. Is really good. And plus, there's also math involved in it, which is really good for the kids because, let's face it, they're not great. Math is a really hard subject.
In Alice in Wonderland, when Alice is trying to find her way out of the Wonderland, she walks by this mushroom, and here's the picture of it. It looks kind of like an ellipse, so here's the equation. X plus 3 squared over 4 plus y minus 4 squared over 9 equals 1. To find the center point, you have to make the parentheses 0, which would be -3 and +4. It's right here, the center point. To find your foci, you have to add your biggest side, which would be 3, to your center point. So -3 plus 3 would be 0, 4, minus 3 would be -6, and 4. To find your foci, you can use this equation right here. C squared equals A squared minus B squared. 9 minus 4 would be 5. Square root of 5 would be 2.2. Add it to your center point. It would be -0.84, -5.24. To find your centricity, you have to take the foci to the 2.2, divided by 9, which would be 0.24.
Well, believe it or not, I'm also in a fan club. Finding Nemo! Oh my gosh! It has bubbles and all kinds of lines. With the bubbles and lines, you can do all kinds of simple math compared to you guys. I mean, come on, think about it.
Right.
Bubbles and circles. Watch this.
Fish aren't meant to be in a box, kid. It does things to you.
In the movie Finding Nemo, when in the dentist's office, there's an aquarium. And in the aquarium, there's a little tank that lets bubbles out. Well, during the movie, there's the biggest bubble. The biggest bubble center is about on 4-5. And the radius of it is about 2. You plug it into the circle equation. For h and k is the center, you plug in 4 and 5. And since the radius is about 2, you plug it in for r, and that is squared, so you get 4. So you get x minus 4 squared plus y minus 5 squared equals 4.
What is it?
It's so pretty.
I'm feeling happy, which is a big deal for me.
I want to touch it.
Oh. Hey, come back. Come on back here.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna swim with you.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna be your best friend. Good feelings gone.
When Nemo and Dory are swimming away from the anglerfish at the bottom of the ocean, he swims up a line about 35 degrees. To find the slope of this line, you plug it into the equation tangent theta equals slope. When you plug 35 into theta, you take the tangent of 35 and you get the slope of 0.7. You are here with Bailey Algene, watching my talk show. Thanks.
Worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very